speaking of difficulty and stuff, um, have you been calculating encounters for this party, have you been adjusting the difficulty level?
I've been trying.
To I would suggest upgrading. Assume that the characters that are in it that have, um, what do you call it?
Sadly, when it comes to balancing a party via CR, it doesn't really work past 10th level, at
Yeah,
least from what I've heard.
um, you could bump it up, like, because we all have like a metamorphosis kind of thing. I would say two each, and try it to see if that works. That might make things a little too difficult, but if it does, then we can just tone it down a little bit.
Yeah, it's just I'm trying to find a good balance where I'm not I don't seem like the DM that's actively just trying to kill you guys and ruin your fun, and at the
I
same
understand.
time not make it so it's so easy that you guys are bored. It's very hard to find that balance, especially
I
with
mean,
some of the
It
stuff
is.
that's in
It
here.
is. I was 100% saying that as one GM to another.
Yep.
I just said it just to
Be
tell you to
honest
fuck
with you,
off.
I am more than happy with monkey stomping every encounter that we come across.
Monkey
You know,
stomp. Ooh, ee, ooh,
Ching
exactly.
ching, walla walla bing bang.
But
Now you just cut out for a second, but yeah, we're here, we're back. Hope everyone's doing well. I should get tits up, just in case.
what?
What?
Twitch integrated
That is,
throwing system.
that's what I heard
Tits.
first too.
It's literally its name. It's called tits. You know, Rex, that thing where people can throw
Uh-huh.
stuff at me?
I just throw stuff at you for the fucking joy of it, but I
Yeah.
suppose if you can make bids doing it, why not?
Well, there are bits for it, but it's also like when yeah, firebolt. Ow. Especially when you see it slowly coming at your head, it's sad.
The word you're looking for is entertainment.
And you do that with bits?
You can do it with bits and you can do it with channel points. I'm gonna get one set up for raids. We've got a hydrate already. Thanks, Momo. Drink yourself, stupid.
I guess it is a
Hot
weekend, isn't it?
tea.
Yep, and I've got vodka.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. I'm pretty sure
Was I
sent you a
looking
picture of that skull.
You did.
Yeah,
There's no way
that's
you're drinking vodka this early in the morning like a dope.
fuck you. I can if I want. All right. So yeah, you guys had left off dealing with the crystal dragon, and you
Yeah.
had, if I remember correctly, you have gotten the spine that you needed,
In
Yep.
exchange for a favor yet to be determined.
and you made your way back to Listenberg to have the. Lunar said no day drinking, so I'm not day drinking.
Uh,
Queen Kaelin has
I
spoken.
had to go back to that. I had to go back to that crafter guy too.
Yep. And I do believe that you did get the sword. I can't remember if we actually managed to get you
Uh,
guys back to town in the stream.
Warhammer.
Yes, the Warhammer. I know it's the wrong group, but still. Um, But I do remember that he did craft you that Warhammer. He was rather impressed with the fact that you managed to get it. But
Yeah.
but you guys have spent your time down here. You've done all your stuff. Has anyone been trying to pay attention to what's going on back where you guys came from,
Listening to the
Ow.
news, yeah. I mean, the Harpers and all, not the Harpers, but the people that yell out the news in the squares and stuff.
the
Town
criers?
criers.
Yeah, town criers. Yes.
Yep.
If that's all
You
you're
could
listening
not-
to, then okay.
You could not pay.
I
for
assume that our patron that we were working with was also keeping an eye on that because he was informed.
Yep, he definitely was
And
informed.
ridiculously displeased.
Yeah. Mostly because you blew up a fucking mountain and caused a fire in the capital.
Yeah, well. Results, baby!
Unintended consequences.
Look, here come the consequence, and the
Like,
consequences of
it's like a
most good
cookie.
actions.
It's like a cookie. You eat the cookie, it tastes great. It doesn't matter that there's raisins instead of chocolate chips. It's still a good cookie.
Yeah. All right. Well, with what little information you have with who you've been trying to listen to, as far as you can tell, it's contained.
Yeah.
Situation is contained as far as you can tell from those two sources.
See? No harm, no foul.
Well, that's good.
As far as you can tell.
There's literally only one person in this party that will care about the amount of human suffering done in those moments.
Yeah. But as you guys are ending the your downtime,
What did I do with my downtime?
you got control of your inner beast, and I can't remember the other thing you did because you got that weapon,
What weapon?
the blood silver weapon, the holy
Blood
silver. Believe that we changed your it was your bow. We changed your bow.
The Reaver?
Yeah, we upgraded it.
Still only does 1d8. What did we upgrade about it?
Let me take a look here because I know we upgraded it. Now it counts as silver.
Why did I want that? Oh, because I was going to start hunting other lichens to prove my superiority.
Well, that and with this you can control your transformation without having to worry about the
I didn't
ill
mind.
effects. And it got
I
you
thought
the
the
rank.
Olympics were hilarious.
It got you the rank up.
Right, so that means I should be a 3rd grade lichen.
Yeah, I think you did do it.
Yep, there it is. Bestial Savagery. My unarmed attacks do a d8 and considered magical. And I can hide in plain sight. Wow, I am just the angriest little jack in the box.
You only have the oh there it is.
All right, well, I'm okay with that. That
All right. Just reading over something and trying to wrap my tired ass brain around it.
maybe you should have got out of bed sooner.
It'll make it holier.
Todak should find religion.
Yes, you found a god worthy of praising. Yourself.
Just puts a mirror on a shelf.
The gods are dead, but Todak is alive.
The gods are
Yeah.
dead. Todak survives. Todak is new god.
That's definitely something that can be done. So
I mean,
Dusk, when
no,
you
but
do get your pommel, or not fucking pommel, your hammer,
get pummeled.
most of it is this beautiful crystal, but the pommel of it seems to have this bit of a matte shine, like a matte look to it, and a feel, and you can, when you hold it, it has almost like this bit of extra holier energy. It doesn't feel like it's gonna do anything more than it is, but you can just feel that it's like it's meant for you.
Sweet. She gives it a couple of uh,
Swings.
test swings, smiles at the guy, and gives him a respectful bow and says, "Thank you very much."
When you swing it, just for a second, you swear that feathers are being left behind it in the trail. They disappear after they fall for a few seconds, but you do see them.
Nice.
Weird.
That's an interesting feature.
Yeah. Alright, so where are you all right now? Y'all gonna be gathered up? Are you doing your own thing in the town?
I didn't think we were allowed in town. Wait, where are we exactly?
You're in Ulistenburg. You're in the city, and yes, you are allowed in here because this is where you were supposed to hide out.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, currently Adele is in some dank dark basement doing some experiments that are rather futile in nature.
And Todak is around, probably harassing wildlife or fucking
In the city or
hunting.
outside of the city?
I was told not to go outside of the city, and I'm already probably in enough hot water as it is. So let's not boil the frog, and we'll just stay in the city.
All right, Dusk.
Dusk is probably balancing a regimen of fishing and community service, probably to her temple.
Okay, so none of you are together. Excellent. Those
Todak's
who
right
are
next to the
not
guard that protects him.
underneath the ground, who are currently outside of a building, I want you to give me perception checks. So that would be Dusk and Todak.
Todak's like the angriest little Batman, just on roofs watching.
Yeah, thanks for the lurk, Saber. So we got Todak and we've got Dusk. All right. Well, as you guys are out and doing your thing, you hear screams. You hear
Finally,
someone shout, "Oh God, what is that?"
Oh, maybe just someone spotted Todak.
And you look up at the sky to when you see someone pointing, and you see a large horde of flying monstrosities heading towards the city.
Huh. Todak just starts chuckling loudly.
Um, okay.
They range in appearance from irregular aberrations, tiny little things, to these giant flying masses of tentacles.
Uh,
Gonna show
what are the
girl a good
guards
time.
doing?
I mean,
Preparing, panicking.
oh yeah. Todak gets to the highest point and pulls out his new bow. Todak was waiting for a new challenge!
You've definitely got something to do.
Well, until otherwise, I mean, if you want me to roll for it, Todak's gonna fire at the first one within range because this does not look like a good time.
Well, they
Unless
start.
the guards obviously tell him not to, and even then, that's a. Are you sure, Chief?
Well, they don't tell you not to, but a lot of the creatures start dipping down below your sight range and hitting the ground to get to the wall of the outside.
For creatures that can fly, landing and going for the wall is something contradictory.
Not necessarily.
Okay, well, Todak will go to the wall.
All right,
I
you go to
figured
the
Dusk.
wall.
Oh, wait, hold on. Before I go too far from where I currently am, do I know where Bandage Lady is?
Unless she told you where she is, no.
Probably. They need to be able to find me somewhere.
Cool. Todak will make that report first, yelling through whatever outside vents. Demons, devils, ghouls, and bastards at the gates.
And that's a nod to Karen. Wet Dream is at the gate.
She doesn't know who Auntie Karen is.
I
In
know.
true effect. I miss Auntie Karen.
Don't we all?
Yeah.
So
And
I
thanks for the
I
alert,
make my
Joko.
report and then I head towards the crazy.
All right, Dusk, what are you doing?
Making sure that the people around me are getting to safety first.
All right. Well, you can definitely lead people inside houses, larger places that seem like they might be sturdy and fortified. Todak, when you get to the wall where they are, um, you see that, well, with the amount of archers that are up on the wall attacking these things, there are piles of bodies just starting to form up in the river right here. And
Interesting.
they seem to actually be starting to block the water. And that water which is getting through is turning this sickly green color.
They are laying siege to us. The water will be undrinkable, fetid. What clever creatures.
Well, the water that's coming through it's not so much it's backing up, but it doesn't seem to change color. Only that which is passing through these creatures is changing color, and it's heading southwest. So,
Can you give me a little arrow, little green arrow that points?
yep, I'm grabbing that. So, from here down that way is becoming the sickly green, while everything else is staying, well, at least it looks relatively clean.
Interesting.
And water flows the other way.
Mm.
Water flows that way.
Very
But as
interesting.
more bodies pile up, they seem to stretch out, but they are attacking the wall and slowly chipping away at it.
What a strange style of combat. What follows this river? Like Todak knows the waterways of this place pretty well at this point. What is following this river that could be affected by this poisoned water that he believes is there?
There's a few things that could lead to smaller villages, farmlands.
Hmm.
But just as many as
Enough.
there are down that way, there are the same going there. They could be. You know that it'd probably be better for them to attack further up to completely block off your water, but that doesn't seem to be what's on their mind.
Whatever passes for their mind.
Anything larger and more ominous on the horizon?
Well, are you going up onto the wall at this point?
eventually. Yeah, once I've got everybody situated.
Well, at this point, while the guards are still piling up bodies, and Todak, by the time you get up there, they're so focused on that and the angle of which the creatures are coming from the sky to the ground, it's too late to notice several giant creatures come barreling through onto the bridge that's being made and breaking through the wall.
Okay.
And these things are completely land-based.
Where is this broken gate?
That is going to be, let me do shape. At this point, with how large the bridge is, the broken gate covers about this much of the wall.
Okay, so they're still coming from the same direction where we're defending from.
Yep, but the flying creatures are creating a wall of protection from you guys even being able to notice those things that came through. They even smashed through the ones that were flying down, knocking them to the side just to get in.
A rudimentary smokescreen. Interesting.
The guards that were on top of the wall where this had happened, well, you don't see them anymore, and you're also seeing that there is quite a bit of it collapsed, and there's a lot of screaming now coming from the slums where you had first partaken in your journey.
How like are these large creatures?
Giant.
Okay. Well, until someone tells me there's a plan, I guess Todak's just gonna keep fighting.
Yeah, afraid I'm drawing a blank.
Yeah, well,
Best I could do is keep putting arrows into stuff.
in no form of altruism whatsoever, Todak, I believe, would actually summon the rest of the clan because here be good fight.
Yep. They do arrive, and by the time they do arrive, the city is starting to get overrun. There's those couple of giant creatures and a lot of medium to large creatures flooding in through the hole now.
Well,
Yeah,
Todak.
focus on the large stuff.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Todak actually takes personal lead of the entire clan, and like an angry swarm of croaking ants, takes on the biggest targets they can find.
All right. With your clan,
Wait, what's the wizard lady doing? Rope, bandage lady, do something.
yep. What are you doing there, Teal'c?
Big Biz hand.
Bigsby's hand.
Oh, that's actually a spell? I thought you were
Yeah.
just pimp slapping some asshole.
Nope. It's Bigsby's hand, and it got modified in Critical Role for Scanlan's hand. Is just fucking hilarious.
It's a pretty damn good spell too.
Yeah, it's very versatile.
Yeah, I'm using it to, I guess, block off any of the at least one portion. It is like a large hand in a space, and they can't get through it now.
Well, you do that, but they do manage to get around because there is still a gaping hole in there. They get around, they get up over it, whatever they can. Some of them are being blocked, but they are attacking the hand, and you can feel it starting to weaken as they do.
I thought the hand was like one of those constructs that you can't destroy made of force.
Oh no!
Does
In
it?
a way, it's a creature at this point.
Yep.
Oh, goody. Yeah, Todak and his clan will still keep doing what they're doing because
Right.
these things are
And
big. They will make for excellent trophies.
Dusk, what are you doing with the now invasion of the city?
She's going inbound to. She tells her group too that she's going to try and deal with the larger stuff. Make sure to try to limit as much damage as they are doing. So
All right.
no,
Not
She has
unreasonable.
what do you call it? She lets herself go full glow to get their attention.
Ah, full seraphim.
Some of them take the bait. Seems that some of them that don't take the bait are just intent on causing as much destruction as possible, and they don't care what they're attacking or hitting. But all three of you, as you are doing your thing, you're attacking, you're killing. Todak, you with your clan, you suffer a few casualties, but you do manage to take out one of the giant creatures. You notice that it seems like you're getting a little bit of help. You don't know where it's coming from, but some of the things are disintegrating after being hit by an almost barely noticeable beam,
Excuse me.
or whatever magics that they were using are being canceled just by this shimmering cone that you can see for just moments before you snuff out their lives.
Yeah, that's great. Todak doesn't care. Go, boys, go!
Can I make it like a perception check to see if we can figure out like what's doing this?
You absolutely can. After a while, you do pinpoint that it is whatever is doing it is coming from roughly about this area, but you can't see what's causing it.
Don't care.
Trying to keep an eye on things. Definitely looking for um,
A leader.
no, not really a leader. Um, the proverbial this kid's about to get run over by a cart, so go save him kind of thing.
Okay. So you're trying to help
Killing as I
people.
go.
You start to see creatures that are now asleep, some that are completely petrified, and some that are even attacking each other.
The wizards have taken to the field.
About damn time.
Well, there's not a whole lot of wizards left. Most of them were down, and you know this. Most of them were down trying to contain something like this from happening.
Well,
Yeah.
they fucked up. And here's Todak to save the day. Trying to think of what kind of spells I could use to try to hurry the process, but really nothing. It's weird that the amount of magic that rangers have really has only to do with archery.
Really? Shocking!
Bah.
I mean, yeah, despite the fact that Rangers can actually be like a really good tank.
Yeah, like, okay, so pretend I was a fucking dual wield ranger. What then? My magic is still only has anything to do with shooting.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Javelins.
I've never really looked into it. Hand axes, those are nice.
I mean, my first ever character was a more or less melee based ranger with a shield and a staff.
By the way, Todak, at any point are you transforming?
Oh, shit, I thought you... The entire assumption was I was doing this in Todak rage form.
Nope, just wanted to make sure.
Nope, yep. I would transform because Big Todak is best Todak, and the entire clan of Lycan just hopping their way into hell sounds like fun.
Yes, and all the guards are like, we're gonna have to kill that later.
I
Yeah.
think most of them are thinking, thank God they're on our side.
Just a
At this point, yeah.
massive
For now.
wave. Oh yeah, no. Every Todak clan will have transformed, and this is the fight that we are enjoying.
Well, let's see how many of them actually do a proper transformation. Okay, you get a couple of them that go a little out of control.
I swat them back into line if I need to.
Well, you'd have to knock them out or force them out of their transformation, but
If I can at least direct them where the rage should go, that'll be fine too.
If that doesn't work, just throw them into the pile.
yeah, I mean you can pretty much just do that. Just throw them into the hole. It's a hole and it's a
All right.
goal. Use it as you will.
And the entire Lycan Todak clan is doing its dirty.
I have an idea, but it's actually a very terrible idea.
I have an
I
idea. It's
literally-
a stupid idea, but it's an idea.
I can plug up.
literally
I could
just-
plug up that hole, but it probably not. I'd be a bad person if I did it.
I'm interested in seeing where this is going. Go ahead.
Oh well, my character is a bad person, so I'm just going to excuse me there. And as I see one of the guards like frantically trying to attack the hole, would you be willing to help me close that?
Oh no.
Can you do it? Then go ahead.
Yes, but I'm going to need you. Do you mind?
Whatever you gotta do, just fucking do it.
Okay, I then grab him and lift him into the air.
Oh boy.
I lift him, I don't know, 30 feet above the hole, and I turn him into a giant whale.
Oh boy.
Guard whale.
Well, you turn him into a whale. You now have a
He is
beached whale
probably-
situation.
I bet he is confused and annoyed.
He consented, that's fine. But I finally got my guard whale.
You finally got your guard whale. Well, the hole is currently blocked up, but you hear the sounds of flesh being torn as they are digging their way through this whale.
To be fair, I think the whale I mentioned to you earlier is CR8, same as the T-Rex.
Yeah, but it's a beached whale.
big.
Yeah, it has 0 move speed,
Uh,
but it can still attack.
Well, depends on how you threw it on there and how it landed.
Just like roll onto the enemy, hit him with a flipper. If I need to, I'll just go down and like push the whale myself, make it like roll over the enemy.
Well, it can only do so much, and they are just still attacking at it. They're sacrificing. Why does everyone you encounter start cussing when they're scared? Because we're Maritimers. But yeah, no, the ones that do manage to survive and hold the body of this thing, some of the larger creatures allow the smaller ones to start tearing their way through its flesh.
Ooh, charming.
And even though they do get pushed off and pushed back every now and then, it does still keeps them at bay and keeps them from entering the city until the whale gets petrified and turned to stone.
Oh, that's not good.
And you can hear it getting chipped away, but it's a lot slower. These things are meant more to rend flesh, not stone.
Oh my,
we
what
got
a
through the
fortuitous
wall,
a turn of events.
Technically, we still served the public interest, just not his public interest.
Well, you don't know who caused the petrification or what caused it.
Doesn't
so-
matter. We got what we needed, which is another level of defense for Todak and the clan to rip apart the other big things coming through the doors.
Yes, Bob the guard. He will not be forgotten. He first turned into a whale, and then he got turned into a statue.
He's gonna get such a nice retirement party.
Um,
Well-
I mean, I could drop a bunch of spells on these things, but this seems to be a bit of a siege kind of thing. So depleting my
It's-
spells seems foolish.
Well, in most circumstances, I'd say yes, but this is not one of those long drawn out sieges. This is they've already breached the wall, and this is their spearhead.
Yeah. At this point, it's no longer a siege; it's a full-blown attack.
Yeah. So
There's
even
still shit inside the city that to clean up, right?
Um, you guys at this point, now that the hole has been closed up, seem to be having an easier time doing it as there are more and more of the creatures starting to attack each other, and then either just drop dead or disintegrate.
I like dropping dead.
And it was about early morning. There was when this happened, and at this point now it's close to sunset, and the numbers are finally dropping off. The wave of flyers has stopped creating a smokescreen, and the creatures that were outside being blocked by the whale are starting to turn and run as they see it as now pointless to try and break through.
Because we are badass.
Yeah. Assuming that I didn't have to spend the entire time guarding the inner city, I would have eventually gone to the breach and helped there.
Yep,
Uh,
it would have taken. You would have realized that a lot of the things were being taken care of by inner city guards, especially once the numbers started dying down. And you could definitely start helping with the breach, but the slums, the ghetto, is completely destroyed now.
yeah. Um, I'm gonna mark off that I used at least one level 5 spell
Okay.
for an amplified spirit guardian. Not
I
spirit
don't.
guardian.
I don't have that.
Yeah, spirit guardians. The one that gives me an aura of damage for anything coming in.
Yep, the one that you got to be careful of to not let civilians enter because they would get hit by it too.
You can designate as many people as you can see to not be hurt, but yeah, as we
Yeah,
found
but
out with my
only.
familiar,
But it's
you have to be
only
able to be
when
seen.
they have to be seen, and it's only when you start the spell.
Yes.
Yeah, I could drop myself smack dab in front of that whale and just go ham.
Remember the invasion like 10 years ago? Yeah, I got turned into a giant whale statue. What?
I feel like he's gonna have some therapy issues.
Yep. Because after a while, the shell does start to crumble away, and there's a guard that's like, "Oh my god, what the fuck happened to me?"
I pick up the guard, put him on my shoulder, and like, hooray, this hero!
I mean, technically, he's the hero.
Yeah.
Woo! And then there's just a whole bunch of lichen frogs walking past him, heading outside of the city.
Instead of clapping, they're just like croaking at him.
He
Except,
sacrificed
honest,
his body.
you ever seen that? You ever seen that GIF of the little itty bitty friggin' round frog that looks like a quarter that screams?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I picture.
How the fuck did you manage to mimic that noise almost perfectly?
I've seen that video a lot. It is adorable.
Todak is not adorable, but I understand.
Difference in opinion.
This is not one of those beg to differ moments. This is a fuck you. Todak can't be that cute.
I mean,
You're
you could say the
you're
same
dealing
thing
with-
about Danger Noodles, but most of them are fucking adorable.
You're also dealing with crazy people.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, you people are pretty nuts.
Says our fucking weirdo wrangler. How dare you?
You're technically the weirdest of them all.
Yes, but
Yeah.
also you're the only one with a conscience. I can assure you, I can fucking promise you, if these things hadn't been a challenge, Todak would have just walked away.
Yeah.
Somebody says Todak is cute.
I love how you just understand.
And sadly, you're the priest of the god of lost causes, so you have to help us.
Yep.
Yep.
We are the
Yep.
best lost cause. So yeah, Todak and his clan are just gonna spend a couple minutes to make sure that the city is cleared of whatever other fucking evil crap might still be here.
Go back to
Uh,
the healing mode. Clean up.
now people are talking in the comments about how cute Todak is.
I fucking hate all of you so much. I'm
Uh,
not even watching
as
this
best
stream.
as you can tell, it seems to be cleared. If there are any stragglers, you don't know if where they are or where they could be.
Does it look like? I guess the only thing Todak is really curious about is does it look like anybody was taken,
Not as far
or
as
was
you
it
can
just
tell. It just seemed to be
yeah,
just an attack.
just straight up murder hoboing, right?
Yeah. Soon the Earl comes walking out in his cloak and everything. And God, it's fun listening. It's fun watching the comments here. Uh, he calls for all three of you.
Todak's not bothering to get undressed, as it were.
She shows up.
Even Momo's joining in.
Yeah, Adal will eventually go to the Earl.
All right. Well, the three of you gather up, and the Earl just kind of looks at transformed Toadx like, I'm not even gonna ask.
I mean, you could.
He just kind of
I
grins at you just
probably
now. He's
know.
wearing
Was it a
so
naked
close.
guy?
Wait, which time?
That did this to you?
Oh yeah, naked friend.
God damn it. I thought I banished him.
Aren't lycanthropes normally naked? All of them?
No, it's a guy that I've forced to wear clothes inside the city.
Uh,
Yes.
I know what he is.
A nudist.
A fucking werewolf.
Oh, right. Friend.
but also
Friend.
an ally,
Yes.
at least for now.
Yeah, they did help us with saving the civilians from the well, you know.
We don't talk
We
about. we
don't
don't talk
bring
about
that
that.
up.
Fuck up. Turn that into our own song and dance.
Sorry.
I'm going to have a long night of work. I need to cleanse the river. We're going to need to get the bodies out first, I think.
Yes, that's being taken care of.
Arf. I sense you did not come to just trade pleasantries after this event.
With what just happened, no, you're gonna have to come with me.
As long as you do not believe this was Todak's fault.
Luckily, no. That came from. Well, this technically came from your guys' fuck up, but.
Not directly our fault.
Exactly.
We
Todak
seem
can
to
live
get
with
that a lot.
Todak can live with these consequences.
I blame that queen of the Darkness Castle.
That bitch.
Yeah,
Looks
right?
She didn't blow up her castle, did she?
She did have a
Yes,
bomb though.
she did.
She certainly did. I mean, all it took was a little match. And by little and a
I
little
mean,
bit.
seriously, why the hell would you put something like that in your damn basement?
I don't know. I don't know what they're doing.
Well,
Eh.
forgive me.
And you don't need
not-
to know anymore. It's not a
It
problem.
wasn't an accusation. It was a what do you call it? Uh, smart girl. What am I thinking of?
Sass.
No, not really sass. It was rhetorical. Yes, it was a rhetorical question.
I like
Yes.
this.
God damn it. Got to do this.
Todak
So
will go with the Lord if he needs it.
he is demanding that you show up.
See,
Well,
now that really makes me not want to. But I'll
She
go.
asks whether or not she could possibly get a bath first. She's covered in gore.
Todak wears that like a badge of honor.
No. You're okay without a
Yeah.
bath.
I snap my fingers and now you're clean.
Prestidigitation, you bitch.
Feathers stink.
I snap my fingers again and now your feathers smell like mint.
I like you.
Todak
snap it.
immediately shies away from that.
I snap my fingers again and change the mint to like rose or something.
Mint
That's
julep.
better.
Here we go.
Patchouli.
Man, is that too big? I'll take that out of context. Fuck you. Oh, no, there we go.
Uh,
There. But no, he takes you into his His
by
townhouse.
this point, I send Todak clan away because I send them away with their various trophies.
Yes.
Am I able to keep one of the larger demon's heads, or are we talking like teeth or faceplate or what?
There are some things that you might be able to collect that aren't rotting or disintegrating. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna mark them down as demon devil parts, unless we can get a better idea of what they are.
Well, these are
Abomination.
abominations, aberrations. These things are, like I said, Auntie Karen's wet dream.
oh, really? Abominations.
But that's all I can do with them for now.
Yeah, they're
Todak
not-
just adds them to the big trophy rack on his backpack.
That box.
Sorry, go ahead.
My bow doesn't do extra damage to abominations. It's just fey fiends and undead.
To be fair, we never thought we'd have to fight aberrations, only because Auntie Karen was supposed to eat them.
I mean, we fought a lot of aberrations. Or
You guys actually have been
yeah, we
fighting
have.
quite a bit.
We fought the Grell, we fought the False Hydra, we fought the Mind Flayer.
Yep. No, the Earl leads you down into what looks like a cave system. And it probably takes about 20 minutes of walking before you come to this room. And in the center there is this pool of purple liquid of sorts.
Ain't Saturday morning without the emergency vehicles rolling by.
Especially down in that city.
I'm in danger.
I'm in danger. Alright, but you guys are going to be over. It's
Also, as we were going downstairs for like 20 minutes, I guess, do I see your new hammer there, Desk?
Yes.
Oh, I see it's been finished. Oh, and that accoutrement I added to it. Oh, that seemed to really tie it all together.
You did that?
Oh, yes, I had
Yeah.
that Pegasus hoof I thought I would donate for the pommel.
Uh, interesting. I like it.
Oh, that's
It's
good to
quite
hear.
pretty.
Ted, you click red. Alright. But you guys are down here. Todak, are you staying in your lichen form or are you back to regular Todak?
After I find out that this walk isn't leading to another fight right away, I figure I'll just untransform.
Okay. The Earl is right in front of you. I need to grab a Warforged symbol. Do I not have a... I don't have a friggin' Warforged down here.
I'm sure you can find one in the free
Oops.
library.
Yeah, just gotta load it up. Dear God.
Oh,
I'll just use a placeholder. Yeah. He's right there, and he says, "Don't freak out. Put your weapons away."
already away.
Todak just licks his own eyeball.
Yeah, my weapons are sort of attached to my wrists, so she dangles the sort of blades that are attached to her wrist to be like a rope. Not really something she uses, but when her Zerzix comes out, they attach to him.
Todak is green.
Todak is very green.
The Warforged kneels, and you get this feeling that it seems to have almost powered down, and the water in the pool in front of you starts to bubble. And the first thing you see is an eye stalk. And then another,
Ah, panic.
and then another, until a floating ball rises from the liquid.
Oh, love.
You know, this still isn't the weirdest thing Todak will do today.
And you see this thing rise from the pool.
Is there any chance I knew
Okay,
about this
not
beforehand?
surprised.
You would not have known this beforehand.
Huh, weird.
But, like, can Todak survival check to see what that is?
Go ahead. You know that's a mother truck and beholder.
Does Todak know that mother trucker beholders are a bad thing?
In most cases, you also know that if you tried to fight one right now, it might kill you.
Might is a very good word.
It's
Quite likely.
it looks at you all and each eye stalk kind of staring at you and just says, "This is my best kept secret."
Oh.
Okay.
It's good secret.
With the events of the abominations coming into the city, I can no longer afford to not let you in and know what is going on. Teal'c, you do not know. I never let you in on this for obvious reasons.
Not so obvious to me, but who cares?
Generally, beholders are seen as evil creatures, and while I am not good by any means, This is my city, and
Bounce.
I will protect it.
Yeah, let's save the city.
Uh, uh, well,
Dusk is just
I'm
now
at a
having an
loss.
eternal confrontation. Just like, should I kill it? Should I just fuck off?
I don't know, he seems like a lost cause to me.
He believes there's
We are
evil
just gonna
motives.
keep throwing that in your face.
I get
Uh,
everything I
well,
need from the city prospering and the people being alive, so I do not harm it.
okay. Well, it seems that, at least in that respect, our motives align.
Our motives have aligned for the past time you have been with us. Every task I have sent you on.
Mine is the last
I
one.
trust that I have taken that into consideration. I'm sorry, I'm just shocked.
Well,
What
you
is it
are
that
the most
forces your
normal one of them, of the ones here, because everyone else seems fine.
Toda just licks his other eyeball now.
I'm dying.
Yes, I know.
We are a weird bunch, and I like it.
With your latest fuck up, I had planned things to go a little bit differently, but seems that
Say fuck up.
you blew up a fucking mountain
That was
and
eating
set
people.
fire to the capital and almost drew attention to me.
I blame the
Sorry
lady
about
in
that.
the mountain.
It's better if we use the queen as a scapegoat.
Yeah, right.
Or blame the anti-magic assholes next door.
That would cause a war. We do not want that. Especially now with that rift being open.
Yeah.
Any idea of what we're going to do about that?
Or
Not as of yet,
I won't
but
lie, it's beyond me.
it seems like the anti-magic that was affecting the area is dissipated and localized to a small section.
Is it the anti-magic that is allowing for that portal to exist?
It does not seem so. That is a tear in reality itself.
Uh,
And there are creatures holding it open.
can we close it?
We've been trying, but until we deal with the situation at hand and force them back, it will remain open.
What if we use another giant bomb?
Todak likes that plan.
Do you have another one that you used?
No.
Whatever artifact you had blown up, we do not know how to replicate.
Huh.
Yeah, that's
Well,
again. I seem to be getting in over my head on a regular basis these days. I don't even know how we managed to survive, honestly.
everything is over Todak's head.
Divine
I,
intervention, Stupid
Yeah,
blind
that's
luck.
reasonable.
Double Todak.
Also possible.
My unfathomable intellect.
Todak!
That's helping.
You and your ineffable, flappable intellects.
Ah. Sorry.
This is where you will set off, and it might be your last time alive.
The fates
That
wish.
was fun.
You gonna be alive again?
We are the worst team
Little
to
bit.
have the gravity of a suicide mission to be dropped on our heads. Todak sees it all as just a, well, shit, I'm gonna get some good trophies. Teal'c over here is already 1 foot in the grave. It's like wonder retard powers activate.
If anything, she's more
Yes, I
neck
understand.
deep in the grave.
Yeah, I'm uh, technically speaking, I'm also being pulled back to the dead.
I'm literally the only one with any stake in staying on this side of the alive.
I mean, I'd rather not be
Well,
dead.
I
I
have a
am
stake
dying.
in staying alive,
That's fair.
but the more I transform, the more difficult it is to stay on this realm.
I'm like, I have a house here. I don't go to it much, but I have a house here.
A house is for paying taxes on, that's only it.
I'm a noble. I make taxes. I don't pay them.
When did you become a noble?
Always has been.
Since we met. I mean, I probably lost all my titles, but whatever. It doesn't matter.
Look, as it stands, you have unfinished business down there anyways. A hunter like
Yep.
Todak would not let
Fine.
that go unfinished, would he?
Nope, because there's big things on the other side of that hole. Todak will hunt the big things.
Yep, and I am going with.
Then it is decided. Leave. Get what you can. And head back down
Maybe some
there.
information as do you know any what we might encounter down there? What the environment? Is it
It is alien to us now.
gee,
We do not know
okay,
anything of it as they do not
well,
enter. They just keep it as contained as they can. The breaches here and there are inevitable.
Inevitable.
lovely.
Ineffable.
Well, I suppose that we should go get some sleep then. I assume that you'll be guarding the wall just in case they ever another attack.
Of course. I will do what I can.
Yes, prepare more guard whales.
Stop turning our gods into whales.
It was only the once.
It's enough.
It
I'm-
worked surprisingly well, though. I mean,
Yes, I tried to do that earlier with Todak, but it did not work. His lycanthropy seems to have made him immune to such magics. A great disappointment.
we're sneaking. All right, let's go get some rest. I'm beat.
Yes, rest, and then head out first thing in the morning. We have set up a circle. You will use that. He sinks back down into the liquid, and the Warforged Earl starts to power back up and says, "You have your orders. Now go."
Alrighty then. If he wants, I help him up.
He doesn't need any help. He gets up on his own, being a mechanical body, and could bitch slap you into eternity.
Alright, halfway there.
He could slap you the rest of the way.
Alright, another 20-minute walk up. Well, for losers, as she flies away.
Losers!
Losers!
I think of the people here, only one of us actually have to walk. The other one's using a guise that has to walk.
Two can fly, one has no choice but to walk or ride on their shoulders if they can. Without
And the Earl is
touching.
technically a beholder.
Yeah.
Also, now that I think of it, I think the entire conversation, as we're talking to the beholder, I mean just a pile of rags on the ground because he has his D-magic eye.
He wasn't using it.
Okay, that's good.
He
He
can't.
Wasn't
No
using it.
offense,
He wasn't
but
using it at you. He can point it wherever the hell he wants.
yeah, that doesn't turn him off.
Yeah, but again,
Well,
he
he
can
can-
point
he
it
can
wherever
close
he
his eye.
wants, and he can close his eye. They
plus,
blink.
you know, during this entire conversation, he's probably face palming or at least technical lying or whatever.
A little bit, but yeah, no, the anti-magic eye, especially because he knows what's going on with Teal, he would not have pointed it at you guys.
Good.
Yeah, I need your help. Looks at me, dies. Oh,
Is
It's
how
a
Todak do.
It is a smart creature. It's not going to enlist help and then almost kill one of you guys.
Almost kill one of us.
You guys head back up to the top. It does take a little bit of time, even flying, and you have your chance to rest.
That's what she does.
Todak doesn't have a reason not to rest.
All right.
I can't sleep. So I don't know, follow one of the party members and just stare at them while they sleep.
Todak is not unnerved by that, so you can do that there.
All right. Morning comes, and there have been no signs of another attack. You guys were all told to sleep in the Earl's estate, so that way when you are ready, you can just take the circle out. Yes, Todak is back in frog form, not in werewolf, lichen, frog form.
Nope, that only lasts for an hour anyhow.
And the Earl comes and leads you to the circle. This is where we part ways.
Again.
If the gods are favorable, then we will meet again. Otherwise, have a good afterlife.
Thanks.
Hug the angry frog now.
I've seen what the afterlife looks like. I'd rather stay here for a little while longer.
You may or may not have a choice.
I know. As she
Todak
just goes
always
into the
has a
portal.
choice. Todak just hops through the hole.
Well, you hop into the circle.
Yep.
And you poof away.
Todak was sent somewhere else altogether.
Yeah, right.
You guys arrive. There's no Todak. There's a seventh ring of hell that has a Todak now.
Alright. But you all step through, and you are all here at the edge behind a bunch of mages that are holding up some sort of barrier with a ritual.
neat.
It has stopped the growth of whatever this stuff is, but there is a dense thicket of mushrooms and tentacle-like um, foil.
Foliage.
Thank you. Foliage ahead of you.
Shit, Papa Nurgle took her hold here.
Oh, this is going to be rough.
That's putting it gently.
Right. So good.
We've done what we can, but they break out and break back in periodically. They bring in wildlife. We don't know what for.
Food and experimentation.
More
Yeah,
than
probably.
likely. Or sick pleasures.
All of which are fair.
Right. Okay.
At this point in time, I think Dusk has to lead the way.
Yeah. How you guys going in there?
One step at a time.
Right?
That was a terrible joke.
You guys are told to go up to the barrier, and one of the mages, once you're standing there, stops his chant, and a section of the barrier falls.
Takes a breath and then steps through. Once that she's given the word.
You were
Todak
told to
takes-
enter in as soon as it drops.
Todak takes a deep breath and hops right in.
Same.
Teal'c does not breathe and steps right in.
Exactly.
Once you guys are in, the mage starts chanting, and seconds later, the barrier is back up. You can tell that there is no way back out. And as far
So
as you
we're
can
trapped
tell,
here.
as far as you can tell, you're trapped in here. This may have
We're
just
not
been
trapped in
an,
there with them. They're trapped in here with us.
this may have been an elaborate way to get you guys killed. They all put this together just to kill you guys.
They are going to be sorely disappointed when undead Lich Todak shows up in rage form.
Yeah.
If only you were smart enough for that.
I technically am.
I think you need a certain level spell, certain spell level in order to become a lich, which
Okay.
Yep.
I thought it was
maybe.
intelligence.
I think
Because
rangers can only go up as 5, and I think you need to be able to cast level 6 in order to
Yeah,
become
you
a
need level
lich.
6.
Yes, sadly, a ranger or an artificer can never become a lich, at least not in the Grim Hollow system.
fucking classists.
It's something you gotta aim towards and know what you're aiming for.
I know exactly what I'm aiming for. The doom of my enemies.
You guys enter in, and the air is stale, musty, and moist. It's almost unbearably hot in here as well.
The term you're looking for is muggy.
Ah,
Oh
refreshing.
no, it's not just muggy. Like, you start to feel drenched. Like, you realize that, Todak, you do not need to hop in water. It is that moist out here.
Moist.
God.
Todak likes it. I don't feel it. You're in misery.
Especially in all that armor. That armor ain't protecting you from the weather.
Nope,
Protecting
it
you
is
from
not.
moisture.
I cast a prestidigitation to cool the armor.
You do, and all of a sudden, Dusk, you just feel water pooling up to your shins.
That is not a good response to casting magic.
You rapidly cooled a very hot bit of not like boiling hot or hot to the touch, but very hot and humid metal that just created so much condensation, it's flooding the suit.
That was
Yeah.
not the plan, but I can still fix that. Snap my fingers and now you're dry.
It's the perfect excuse though to be like, hey, I don't need to take the armor off to use the bathroom now. There's just already water there. And plus we got this fucking cleaning bastard.
Please don't do that.
But it's a wetsuit now.
Do not.
No. Just no.
Okay. Well, you guys are still there. What are your plans? Do you plan to just try to go in a straight line where you have no bearings?
Well, does
Is
a
there anything
compass
that we
work
can
in
see
here?
as a landmark?
I mean, you entered into an area that was once a mountain that is now a crater, so nothing you can really tell is a landmark. It's too thick above to see where the tentacles that are reaching to the ground are coming from. And somebody asked about a compass, but does somebody actually have a compass?
I do
I think
not.
those cost like 10 gold, so I don't think so.
Oh shit! I panicked. I started hearing guitar music. Turns out your channel went to fucking ad.
Commercial time.
Yep. They added, it's like I think it's a 55 or something like that. I can't remember what the percentage is now, but you get more percentage with ad revenue now, so they're kind
Oh,
of
and they actually
Actually-
have like a little picture-in-picture thing in the corner for the
Yep.
so you don't miss anything. That's actually really neat.
Weird.
All right, let's get our bearings. We may need to set up, find a location to use as some sort of base camp, whatever.
Yes, good idea. Also, she pulls out the golden plates. I forgot to sell these. Oh well.
Todak just kind
scrub
of
or
looks
something else.
around and tries to do his best to get his bearings. Like he remembers the area. He is a woodsman. I mean, worst case scenario is he can at least tell which way is north.
Yes, Ranger Frog. Do ranger
Yeah.
things.
Normally you would
Yeah.
be able to, because I
Right.
believe forest is your natural, or is it plains? What's your favorite?
It is forest. Let me see here. I actually have several.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's favorite enemies.
Game of Thrones Telltale is
Huh.
now free? Oh, Game of Thrones the
Yeah,
board game
Favorite
digital
terrain is
edition.
forest, mountain / caves, and plains. I ignore difficult terrain, advantage on initiative rolls, on your first turn in combat. Okay, yeah, all of that fun stuff. Difficult terrain doesn't slow down your group. Your group can't become lost except by magical means.
Well, you do your best to get your bearings, and while you are not impeded by this thicket, you have a hard time finding which way might be north. It seems like whatever is going on in here is messing with your sense of direction.
I don't like it.
This is an alien world now.
I too have Outlander as a background, so I can give assistance.
Well, if we're lost, we can always look for an alien tree and see which side the moss is growing on it.
Ah,
Did we not blow away all the trees?
I mean, there's alien fauna now here.
Todak doesn't like that thought process.
Yeah, it's a tree covered in eyeballs.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, you are
Todak's
seeing
prepared for a lot.
you are seeing a lot of
Like
different and weird things, including plants that have eyeballs on them that don't seem to really stare at you. More, they stare through you.
Charming.
You even
Ah,
encounter a few
oh.
bushes that are just covered in ears.
Wherever we are, they have a tendency toward. I assume humanoid parts.
Not all of them. Some look like goats, frogs, cats. Lots of different types of eyes and ears.
Charming.
Uh, just so that she doesn't attract unwanted attention, she is going to suppress her sound for
All right.
I mean, I would attempt to hide, but I don't think I need to.
At the moment, you don't know if you need to or not.
Let's see. Does hide in plain sight allow me to move?
Well, it takes like what, 10 minutes of preparation? An hour
1
of
minute.
1 minute? I don't think so. I think it's like more like creating a blind.
I have to. No, yeah, it is a blind. As long as you remain there without moving or taking actions. Once you move or take an action or reaction, you must camouflage yourself again to gain this benefit.
Yeah.
that would work really well with that barrier that the hut that I use.
Also, do you have by chance have
There's
pass
the hut.
without trace?
I do.
That's plus 10 to stealth.
I also have land stride. Keep forgetting I have sharpshooter, lycanthropy, primeval awareness. Oh, let's give that a shot.
Primeval awareness. Beasts. They recognize you as a kindred spirit. You use it, and there are no beasts around.
That isn't a shock.
But you do move a little bit, and you do get this odd feeling with your primeval awareness. There is a beast that should not be alive, and when you see it, it is half of a goat and half of a weird tentacle monster. Hydrate! Everybody hydrate.
Question, Todak. By chance, is one of your favorite enemies aberrations?
Is one of my favorite enemies aberrations. Let me
I don't
take a
think he
look
ever took
here.
that.
Let's see here. Favorite enemies. Human monstrosity and goblinoid.
Okay, so then it says lower down that you can determine if your favorite enemies are nearby within like 5 miles.
So, question then. Monstrosity is its own category, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
There are none around. And then there are, and then they're not.
Unnerving.
There's a lot of goblins that keep flickering.
Goblins that are flickering.
Like, you can sense them, and then you can't sense them, and then you can sense them again.
I don't like this place.
Feels
I don't
like a
like when my
strobe
enemies.
light is going off inside your head.
It feels like a goddamn stroke.
Oh, there's a party in your head, but everyone's throwing up.
There's a party in my head and everyone's invited. Everyone came and everyone started throwing up. It was not fun.
It would not be.
Huh.
Well, I've been here less than 5 minutes and I don't like this place. Let's move on.
Yeah.
Kodak can say
we
with
need to
all
find a
resounding
place to-
success, this place sucks.
Yeah, we need to find a place.
Alright.
Well, Kodak's going to
A
start taking a
shelter.
look to see if he can find shelter. Yep, there you go. A cave network, something that remains of the mines.
Hang on a sec, I'm getting a call.
Okay. I will be right back myself.
Yeah. Boy.
All right. So unfortunately, I've got some stuff I've got to do. I just got a call that I got to get that stuff done. So it's a good place to
Okay.
call it here because we're just entering a new area. And
Yeah, we're entering
you'll have,
Caelid.
yeah, and you have time to plan what you guys want to do. Do I
That
have
works.
no one to
I need to redose my medication and go get some sleep.
All right, I'm gonna get a raid set up. I need to find somebody to raid.
All right, good game, everyone. Rest well.
Thanks,
Be
guys.
safe.
All right,
You too.
let's see what we got here for all of that fun jazz. Ow! What the hell was that for?
I want to see the animation.
And yeah, don't forget we do have Doctor Strange tonight.
Okie dokie.
All right, I need
I don't know what
to
that is.
Movie.
movie. Let's see.
Everybody back?
Yep, just getting a
Yes.
raid up
Yeah,
because I got
we are
a call and I got
wrapping
things
it
to
up.
do.
Oh, okay. Well, shit.
Yep.
Yep, Colin here. Good game.
I'd say Todak got to flex his
Yeah, it
muscle on
looks
a
like-
city. I have my own Toad army.
And we didn't get into so much shit that my idle brain got me into trouble. So,
I don't think your idle brain would have gotten us in trouble. Much more than we could of ourselves anyway.
Yeah, that's my job.
Let's see. I gotta find someone that is.
His who's streaming?
No one that I have.
Okay. Well, if we're done, we're done. I'm gonna go head out. You guys have an excellent day, and we will talk to you next time.
All right.
all right, man. Thank you very much. See you next week.
Yep, good game, everyone.
You know,
Be
he's
safe.
playing
Have a
Smash.
nice day.
Might as well go say hi to him. He's not playing anymore. Oh no, he is. Okay. Slash raid. Just one chat. Go say hi to this person. They're playing some Smash Bros. Talk to you later, everybody.
Talk
Good
to you
night,
later.
man. Thank you for running the game. Talk to you next week.
Yeah, not a problem. Talk to you guys later.
See ya. Bye bye.